my third plane. I bought that plane in December this year. I replaced a Gulfstream 550 that I absolutely loved. I bought that 550 new, kept it for 3 years, and then just replaced it with a Gulfstream 650 ER. First time I flew private, I was 54 years old. I'd never been on a private plane in my life. And it was the plane I bought. Because I had flown 3 million miles on American and Delta. If you need to make sense of buying a private plane, you just need to put in 3 million miles on American and Delta. Ninety 99% business. Like when I'm on that plane, I'm going to do something. I'm either going to look at a piece of real estate, buy a piece of real estate, to meet with one of our licensees, which we have in 44 countries, to meet with a partner in business, to maybe do due diligence on a piece of real estate or a new company. My family's with me almost all the time. My kids are homeschooled so they can travel with us. We pulled them out of the school system so they could be with us. I didn't get enough time with my dad, so I want to be sure they get enough time with me. My wife travels and works with me, so we're either going somewhere to do a conference, speak at a conference, host a conference, buy a piece of real estate, meet with a partner to do something. Probably 150 to 200 hours a year. Right before COVID, we did 19 countries in 5 months. When you look at the metrics of what happens to kids when there's no father in the household, nobody can dispute. When the father goes, I mean, it's not even an argument for anyone to have, because the metrics, suicide rates go up, incarceration rates go up, drug addiction goes up, dropouts go up. Like every single major metric just goes straight up. When I was 10 years old, I lost my dad. By 16, I was a daily habitual drug addict. And I believe today, had my dad been alive, that would not have happened. Because what happened, it wasn't my mother's fault, by the way. It was because I was looking for a dad. And when people tell me, oh, I don't have a mentor, trust me, somebody will mentor you. Somebody will find you. Teachers, the gym coach. I look for all these daddy figures. Well, none of them really were ever there for me. And then this guy, Danny, says, I'll be your daddy. Danny happened to be a drug dealer. And from 16 to 25, I was using drugs every single day. I overdosed 3 times. I shouldn't be here today. I had 73 stitches put in my head and face, 23 right here in my face. Left for dead in my home. And so the Grant Cardone Foundation is for those kids in marginalized communities who don't have a dad at home for whatever reason. We want to be there to support them with financial education, inspiration, and providing them with examples of what people can be and can do. Now, there's no shortage of people that will tell you what to do. There's a very, very few people will ever show you what they're doing. And so I promised when I was a kid, if I ever made it, I would show other people how I did it. Because I wanted so badly somebody to show me what was going on. Like, how are you doing this? I spent 17 years in schools. Nobody showed me how to act, what they were doing. They showed me what the book said. So a lot of what drives me is what I didn't get. And so I think the big misunderstanding would be like I'm showing off. I had a very wealthy guy, he's worth $8 billion, says, why do you show all your shit? I'm like, why don't you show your shit? He's like, what? I said, why don't you show your stuff, bro? Like, look what you've done. You came from nothing and you have $8 billion net worth. You have 3 planes, you travel all over the world. Why don't you show people what's possible? Shame on you that you don't show what's possible. And the reason he doesn't want all the heat that comes with it. And so I'm willing to take the heat. I'm willing to take, like, this is what I did. This is how I got this. And you can like it, hate it, envy it, whatever, or you can use it as an example of what's possible.